to apologize. The video was getting too long, so here is the second part of it. So my thoughts on the soundtrack is that it is great, as I had said, and the opening song is Sonochi no Sadame. I have to admit, at first didn't fully grab me. That is because I have shit taste, apparently. So at first it didn't grab me, but the visuals done by Kamikaze Toga Studios were amazing. But the ending, Roundabout by Yes, very iconic song, very iconic to me. I loved it, even though the visuals in the ending they weren't as strong as the as in the opening. I still enjoyed it for what it's worth. Okay, so on to my last point, which is animation. The animation, boy, it is amazing animation, and the detail that David Production puts into every character is such an amazing feat. You will have to break it down frame by frame to notice every single little detail that they put. The animations, the colors are amazing. The shading for each and every single character is amazing. Did I talk about the colors? Oh my god, the colors! Colors are so amazing. The aesthetic of this part in particular might be the best. The colors are at various times are very dark, which is good for the tone that this anime has. But then there are scenes in which the color changes according to the action. You can see that they are colorful and popping colors. I mean, looks like a moving comic book, and that's what David Production is going for. They want to portray the manga as accurate as possible, so they make the show feel like a moving manga, which I can't even describe it. Not short of an amazing feat, it is perfectly outstanding. I'm so happy we are getting a part 5 anime. I'm super pumped. I'm glad that David Productions exists, that this anime exists, and man, I'm gonna fanboy over this. So let me just get back to you. So previously I very briefly touched on the story. I said it is very straightforward. Excuse me. It is a story you can find. You can find in a lot of shonen titles where the good and pure hero goes on a journey in order to defeat the very evil dude and save the world. but gotta admit, stories are not like JoJo, not very much, but still, it's open to criticism. It is, it is a work. This a work. Period. It is open to criticism, and I'm gonna do that. So if you're gonna get butt hurt for that, I suggest you click away from this video. Actually, I suggest you click away from this video because there are better reviews for Phantom Blood, but this is my take on it. So scram haters and anyone else who comes near this video. So the story is very action filled, but the action there feels like it came out of Fist of the North Star, which isn't such a bad thing. I love Fist of the North Star, but yeah, so the first part, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, it's having an identity crisis, which I do get. Hirohiko Araki was on his way to find his footing in the series, and struggles in this part, which I can relate to, since I know I'm struggling to find my footing in my channel right now. I'm just starting, have 2 or 3 weeks of experience, like that's it. I have 0 editing experience. I do not know how to edit pretty well, and I have to take classes on that. But let's continue. So after what I said, yes, I find JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 1 Phantom Blood the worst part in JoJo. Now, does it mean it's bad? I think it's a great part, and it works really well as a setup to the rest of the series. But for some people who just watched JoJo, it's a turn-off to the series, which for those people who stopped watching JoJo because they didn't like Phantom Blood at all, I feel sorry for them, because part 2, it fixes all of the flows that part 1 had so well, and I'll talk about this more in my review of part 2, Battle Tendency. So now, the final verdict for this anime, and this is hard. It's hard because it's JoJo. Me, like some of the fans, we love JoJo. JoJo is part of our lives. So to give this a final verdict is really hard. And I really took my time to consider this. So here we go. Because of the straightforward story, which isn't found in your typical JoJo part, and because of the forgettable characters, not you, Speedwagon, I freaking love you. Best waifu ever. I'm second best. He's best. I'm second best. But okay, moving on. Yeah, because of that, it's not gonna be a perfect 10 out of 10 or even a 9 out of 10. But because of the things I said, the positive things I said, it's gonna get a pretty high score. I give this anime an 8 out of 10. Now, originally, I wanted to give it a 7.5 upon a second thought. But then I said, Joseph, but there are no decimals in fractions. And they said, hey, that's very clever of me to think about that. So I got around this to a whole number. So it was between putting it down to a 7 or putting it up to an 8. So you already know that I got the grade up to an 8 because Phantom Blood, it was the introduction, the setup to such an amazing world and to so many amazing stories that would come out of this simple story about a pure-hearted boy battling an evil vampire lord, an emo edge lord. I like to call Dio. The way that JoJo's Bizarre Adventure has progressed, such a far cry from the simple story that was part 1. That is very great. So that's why I rounded it up to an 8. So the good thing about part 1 is that it didn't overstay its welcome, and it did such a good way to move on, and I wish I knew how to do that, because this video has been dragging on for so long. I do want to apologize to you all about this. I don't know how to do anything. I don't know how to convey anything into 20 words or less. I wish I did, but fortunately, this is gonna be it for me. I know you didn't enjoy, but if you so happened to enjoy this mess of what is possibly gonna be two videos, then I would like to congratulate you and maybe consider subscribing, maybe now or in a year or two when my videos get better, when I upgrade my my equipment. But for now, I would like to say goodbye to you all, beautiful, magnificent people. Thank you very much for watching me. And if I know so many people won't watch it, it's gonna go under YouTube's radar. But I appreciate anyone who stops by and supports the videos. Your views mean a lot to me. No, it's not gonna get many likes. I still do appreciate you watching. I'm appreciating you so much. I am suffocate you with my gratefulness. I am forever grateful to anyone who watches the videos. You guys are amazing. I love you. This has been second best favorite waifu, Joseph Joestar, and his uncle, Jonathan Brostar. So yeah, so that's gonna be it. In 2 weeks, I'm gonna be reviewing Battle Tendency. I am so freaking excited about that. I just knocked down this camera. Haha. That's how excited I am. But that's gonna be in 2 weeks. I would just like to say farewell and good luck in life. Whatever tough times you are going through, I hope you can get through them. I am here. I'm here to support you, even if you don't know it. But that's gonna be it for me. Expect my next video in a few days, where I'm gonna be reviewing the first episode. The dub for Diamond is Unbreakable. So, and if you haven't watched part 4, I suggest you watch it first. Actually, don't know what I'm saying. I'm getting an anxiety attack, so I like to say farewell. Until next time, see you.